Hey, what's up, guys? How are you doing? Hmm. And just check if the mic is on. All right. Yeah. Anyways, as we wait for Blender to open, uh, you know, on Friday I did say that I was gonna stream on Monday, but completely forgot that it's I had what this I was going somewhere on I was traveling on Monday, so I only noticed it that morning, that I didn't even write any what's this? I didn't write any message, or anything to inform you guys that I wouldn't be streaming that day. It just slipped my mind. The whole weekend I was a little bit busy, and guess I just forgot. And the first thing that was on my mind on Monday, was traveling. So um, yeah. Basically just wanted to update you of the real reason why I just uh didn't stream on Monday, I guess. Anyways, yeah, on Friday we left off with creating the hand. mm, well, actually the hand was already created. I was just adding some volume to it, and also shaping it so that it looks like it's a relaxed hand, and it in a way it does. It's just that this the middle finger right now is the one that just looks completely weird. mm, Let me just play some music. Anyways, it was just a whole day trip, what's this, to a place called Oman, and just doing the visa change thing, which had me wondering, like, in other countries, do you do the visit visas, like, because here the visit visas like mm, 2 months. So I'm just wondering if it's the same in other countries, or is it just here only where it's so short? It used to be like longer than that actually before, but then yeah, I think they were getting too many visitors, or they were getting tired of too many visitors. I don't know. Staying here, I guess, because what they want basically is you to come and go. They don't want you to live here. So basically, yeah. And because of that, they've changed it so that people can only stay here for 2 months, and not longer than that, I guess. Okay, this part I did not see. How did that come like that? Okay. Okay, Actually, today I said I was gonna create the hand details. Well, on Monday I said, I said on Monday I was gonna create the hand details, and this I don't know what this is. Basically it's something that's supposed to guard your hands, I guess, your forearm. So we'll just call it the forearm guard. Yeah. For that, I just wanna, actually make sure that these are proper, I guess. Just looks weird for some reason. Actually, it's okay. It's just that somehow I feel like the spacing here is just completely weird, but it seems okay. Actually, the spacing over here inside is actually quite too much, but yeah. I usually don't want it, to have this small spacing on one side, and then on the other side it's so much spacing. But in this case, I'm gonna leave it like this, because if I add more all these edges over here, then it's just gonna make this place add more loops. Basically, that's what I want to avoid. Right. Yeah, let's just start with that hand part. Just gonna hide the rest of, hide the rest of the body basically. Just leave this. Okay, first, let's start with it's almost like a glove, but it continues all the way up to here. So basically that's what we want. If I make it start over here, it's not gonna be similar to this. No, let's just make it similar to this. Actually, the problem is when you make it similar to this, it's just gonna look weird. I don't know why. Over here, I don't like the fact that it's gonna start here, I guess. But yeah, let's just make it anyways. Like this maybe, or actually over here. Let's see. Just hide the other part for now, and let's start deleting this part. I think should start over here actually. So let's just delete this. Then add a solidifier. This. Huh. Just gonna remove the hair base. Distracting right now, so. And besides this, I doubt, the glove is not gonna follow or look exactly like how the palm looks, so just shape this, that it doesn't feel like you're looking at another palm, I guess. It's easy, to actually just leave things as they look, without actually shaping it as how it should be shaped. I mean, at first I thought, it made sense to just leave it like that. Even what's this? My dress, right? It would still have the shape of just how the breasts look. Until I started noticing it, that okay, I'm just doing lazy work. Leaving things as how the base is shaped, I guess. And back then, when I was doing that, I just didn't find anything wrong with it. I just figured, it's how it should look, I guess. But that's not the case, the base and the clothing should not have the same silhouette, basically. Although you're taking the mesh from from the base, it shouldn't have a similar silhouette. Oh, man.
Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away from me.
Oh, sorry.
Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away.
Just want to take something.
From me. Don't walk away. Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away. Don't walk away from me. Don't walk away. Don't walk away.
Right.
Don't walk away from. Here we go.
Okay, now it's creating. I have to create these belts. Let me get a different view of this actually. Okay. Actually, you know what I'm gonna create? I'm gonna create this first and then create the belts after. I feel like so yeah, I'm gonna understand it a lot more better actually, and also I don't have to guess, you know, reposition the belt afterwards, you know. Okay, so this basically, from what I see, it has this detail on both sides and then these details in the middle. So I feel like these boxes can be separate objects. They don't have to be, you know, extruded from the mesh. And the other details I can just you know, mirror it, I guess. So what I'm gonna do is create a cube. No, actually I just want a plane and okay. Yeah, actually over here there's a better view of it. Then I can just apply the scales for this. Then duplicate that. of it in position. I feel like I should place these on each corner so that actually this is gonna be a mirror of this. So okay, wait, for that let's hide the mirror of this. Actually, I wonder if it's gonna do the same thing. Delete 1/2 and I guess this I have to do separately. Right, now I can actually place this in position. Ooh. Okay, I'm actually gonna create another one of this, and then this one I'm gonna place it like this. Okay, so basically you can see it tapers in and then comes out like this. So I want to create a similar detail like that. Which right before the let's do that. It's right over here, like right after these things. That's where this starts to do that. So over here I can do this. I know it looks weird right now, but this wraps around the arm, so that means like it needs to show that it's wrapping around the arm like that. Something like that.
Seems to circle the other. As you go, you remain a stranger to me, to you. But our pieces left uncovered. I'm thinking about four-leaf clovers. I've got composure. Silver coin, you hold me as the breeze burns gold and smoke that you've stolen. Feels like it's my fortune that you're folding. I'm swimming with the sharks. I'm swimming.
I need a better view of this actually. I mean, this
I can't tell you
shows it okay, but okay. I'm actually gonna try and
falling deeper.
work around it, I guess. See, maybe like this, and then start moving these, I guess. Okay. Over here, you see, if I start moving this, it moves this as well. So, I know there's something that project on face, I think. Wait, let's see. No. I remember there was something that, you know, you can like move this, but without actually having this affect the, what do you call this, the faces, I guess. It's definitely not volume. Okay, if you know you can't find a way to do that, the best way I can think of is to, you know, do this and then start moving these along this what do you call it, whatever, you know, just pressing double G and moving it along that line. It's a lot more easier, I guess. It does, you know, the job. What did I do? Oh, I closed the other PRF. Actually, Control X also closes the PRF if you've selected it. Yeah, I'm a little bit confusing this actually. This should be like this, and then here there shouldn't be any line over here actually. Yeah, I can have this come like this to have this as a quad, and then this goes like this, and bring this down.
I got a piece of my heart that's covered in gold. You know I'm one of a kind, or so I've been told. No matter where we go, I know we're gonna make it. No matter where we go, I know we're not alone. We face it all cause now we know that we can take it. We face it all cause we go big or we go home. Dance like you made it, you found it all. This is paradise. Dance like you made it, you found it all. This is paradise. This is paradise. This is paradise. Yo. Don't be afraid to let go, just a little bit more. Taking the heavenly glow,
Right.
we've come to adore. No matter where we go, I know we're gonna make it. No matter where we go, I know we're not alone. We face it all cause now we know that we can take it. We face it all cause we go big or we go home. Dance like you made it and you found it all. This is paradise. Dance like you made it and you found it all. This is paradise.
I mean, this does what it does, what it's supposed to do, but the problem right now is that it's the shape of it actually.
This is paradise.
It's not you know, in that shape. It's this part is almost flat, so that's completely wrong. Hmm. It's not gonna be, you know, exactly the same, but let's just, you know, move around this and let's see how this will look. Definitely need that, I think, because it shapes this. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, no, I don't like the the way I shape those actually. Um, I think I focus too much on the details rather than how the overall shape looks first before going to the details. Yeah, no. What I'm gonna do is start deleting these so that I can clean this up first. I have a proper overall shape, I guess. Whenever I do this, I disconnect this, but it does that. The only way I know how to, solve that issue is by extruding that part and then doing that. Other than that, I don't know of any other way, that I can have that so that it's proper, I guess. I feel like over here it goes it looks straight, but it's actually going like that. I feel almost like it's something like that instead of it being just straight. Right, now it has the proper shape, I guess. Although over here it's not the case. Even from the side view, it's a lot more, shows a lot more, I guess. Actually, let me view this from the side view also. I might get a better understanding of it. Oh, that's hiding it. but that's what I'm getting. Or maybe, you know, it's just because of the angle that I'm looking at that it looks that way. It might just be straight, I don't know. But anyways, I'm just gonna create it like this. Over here I want it like this.
There's been something on my mind and it keeps hurting me. You've been treating me like I have been your enemy. You are something I don't want to have. A million problems inside of my head. This is something I cannot forget. Another one. You're a needle in my.
Okay, the shape over here is also
No, I didn't see the signs, cause you kept hiding it. Now slowly every part of me is shivering. I kept denying all the pain and didn't want to hurt again. Now slowly I began to see the real you. You are something I don't want to have. A million problems inside of my head. This is something I cannot forget. Another
I want to see this properly from another view, close up actually.
You are something I don't want to have. A million problems inside of my head. This is something I cannot forget. Another one. You're a needle in my heart. You are something I don't want to have. A million problems inside of my head. This is something I cannot forget. Another one. You're a needle in my heart.
Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play. Let's play.
Right, now that the proper shape is created, I think it's will be a lot more easier to create those actually. Because back then, I was trying to create the detail, and then at the same time also trying to get the shape right, but that was just creating that problem, that I had, not knowing how to actually get this to look properly. Hmm.
Leave it all abandonment. Only had to try again for lifetimes. The only face we see enough to let him in. Writing on the walls inside is filled with our waste again.
Yeah.
Only eyes we've ever lied with said we're sorry while we're falling. Only
Feel like this should come like this.
ever lost in silence, lost inside. Leave it all abandonment. Only had to try again for lifetimes. The only face we see enough to let him in. Writing on the walls inside is filled with our waste again.
I actually want to create this like this. The way it is, it definitely it follows this. Instead of creating another point over here, but I feel like when it's like this, it's a lot more better. And over here, I can just create another loop here. Actually, I can just add one loop. This. Then also make it so that it follows this.
Words unspoken. I'm afraid I'm drowning underneath. I got lost inside my feelings. Now I can't seem to find my way to breathe. Need you by my side. I can't sleep at night. Let's get lost in time. Leave it
Let's do it like this.
I'm trying not to let go of my pride, but every time you come back, it's like falling down these lies again. This feeling that I have deep down inside. I just wanna be the one you need. And now I need you by my side. I can't sleep at night. Let's get lost in time. Leave it all behind. I can't get enough of that I'm enough. Let me be the one for you.
Alright, so I now have this part, and now I want to create this triangle detail. I mean, like, if you don't want to create it like this, the way where you know you're cutting into the mesh, the easier way I guess is to use booleans. You know, just get a mesh, create the what's this, create another object where you know it has the same silhouette, and then just boolean that. I guess it's a lot more easier actually, you know, instead of the method I'm using. Oh yeah, it looks like that's where it actually ends. But here it seems like there's a lot more space, so maybe I'm just looking at it from here. It seems like, you know, there's a lot more space going on here. Right, yeah, we're just gonna stick with that. And then over here you can just add that, and over here as well, and then connect these. So by selecting these all at once, then extrude them. We are just gonna actually bring this a little bit back out. I don't want to extrude them too much that over here it just shows you know, it shows this, or you have to pull this out a little bit. But yeah, that's basically the detail of this hand, what do you call this, guard, or also this these boxes. which I just, I'm just going to create as a different element or object actually. This one I don't need it actually anymore. By the way, I'm bringing this object over here so that I want this to share the same origin point as this, and then what I can do is just bring this 3D cursor to the origin point and then move it to that place, and while also changing the rotation as well. So just gonna leave this so that it has the similar origin point but at these objects. This is almost like a basically that's how it looks. It's made it like this, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna select this by individual, and then just scale these out. Then just gonna move it over here. Oof. Oh, that did not happen the way I thought it would. Wait, let's see. The z-axis is over here, and on this one, the z-axis is facing in that direction. So basically, we want this to. I actually don't know how to change those. The orientation of this actually. And if you apply this, it's just gonna screw this up actually. The rotations. Wait, where is this? That's where the problem of this. Actually, wait, no. Okay, we're gonna apply this by. I think if I actually just took it over there, even though it still would have done the same thing actually. If I just rotated the x-axis in 90 degrees, but let's just do this. Let's see. Okay, that did not go the way I was hoping it would. Yeah, I'm gonna take the x-axis and rotate this by 90 degrees.
Back to time.
I can take this and hide this. Ooh, forgot that I have not added solid fire to this.
Things we miss, so our interest. Try to find the people who stand out, the faceless crowd, lost and found. Picking up on the speed of sound to faster ground, moving on. I can't hold back all the new progress, what I've done best, but how about now?
And over here, I'm gonna take this and just pinch it, I guess, or bevel it twice. So that when I, apply subdivision, it's a lot more better. It retains the form, I mean. Alright, now the belt. I'm usually gonna use this to create the belt. Maybe these two, and just duplicate them. Actually, instead of doing that, let's just take this entire thing and then use that.
Tear us apart and bury me all in my head alone. Calling your name but only feel the cold. I sense the change in energy. All of my fuse is blown. The fire burns inside. Buried in a bonfire. So how do we end up here? Could have sworn we said forever. Hopelessly I keep on losing myself. With the flames getting higher, all of the problems that I couldn't help. Oh, I'm buried in a bonfire. Hopelessly I keep on losing myself. With the flames getting higher, all of the problems that I couldn't help. Oh, I'm buried in a bonfire.
Ooh, okay. Careful, when you extrude using individual origins, it's just gonna, yeah, it's gonna do that, but it's still doing that. Okay. Oh, you want along the normals. Excuse me. You know, when creating a model, it's easy to, you know, fall into this trap of wanting everything to be perfect. Like when you look at this right now, you can tell that some of this is actually what do you call this? It's, you know, it's coming out, I guess. And you know, when you see that and you feel like you don't want it like that, you know, then you get into the habit of fixing that, right? So in this case, when I try to fix that, you know, it does this, which obviously not what I want. Or what I could do is select the individual origins and scale this. I mean, that works, but other times it doesn't work, you know, especially if it's a piece which is not you know, on the world axis, follows the world axis basically. So sometimes, you know, just leaving it just solves, you know, the issue of wanting to fix that. I feel, you know, I just feel it's a lot more better to just leave it. If like for instance right now you can see it's creating these issues over here, so just leaving it is a lot more better than, you know, trying to get it to be as perfect as possible, I guess. I mean, you can just try and tweak these things so that, or maybe, you know, just individually moving these, I guess, that would work. You know, moving these points in so that they don't show, that could work, I guess, if what you want is, you know, clean model where things don't show, you know, from areas where you don't want them to show basically. Or you can just add something like this and then just push that in, you know, basically hide areas that are hidden. You know, you shouldn't be too concerned about them being clean, I guess. Right, what else is left? This part actually. How is this thing actually? You know, this way I sometimes I wonder what is the purpose of something, right? Over here, I mean, it definitely, it's designed to you know, shield the hand obviously, but then you wonder what holds it, and this is where this thing comes, you know, this part. This one has a belt, but this one does not have a belt. You can tell, you know, from the look of this, there's no belt on this, or maybe you know, I'm just looking at it from one view and maybe the belt is on another view. I don't know, but I don't see any something that is holding this to this part. So my guess is that it's this part. These polys, this area is attached to this basically, or this is attached to this somehow. But you know, other times, you know, when you're designing things, I think I noticed it when I was creating the old man's armor, that when you design things, you know, you sometimes find yourself designing things and not understanding what the purpose of that you're designing is, you know. What is, you know, you don't think you know the mechanism behind it or something like that, you know. You just place something on an object because you feel like it it's amazing, it looks cool. And obviously you know, everyone wants to create these cool ideas in their head, but you know, you should think why am I creating this? What is it for? What will it do? You know, for the character, I guess, on the character. Let's get this. Before that, let's apply the scales of this. Then duplicate it. Or huh. Like my screencast keys changed. I did change the color to, what is the color before? Green? I don't remember. Was it blue or green? But the size is also a different size. I'm gonna change the size to 18 maybe. I think it's okay. I don't remember if it was blue or green. Anyways, I think blue seems to work as well.
stayed. This time I follow the thoughts that on my mind. I'm leaving you out now. I know you'll miss me when I'm gone. You'll miss me when I'm
It feels like it's just wait, maybe I'm overcomplicating this, but when I look at it, it's just similar. Here it seems, you know, the same. Hey, what's up? How long have you been working on this character? It looks great so far, good so far. Actually, it's what 15 days so far, actually. Yeah, and I've been working on it for like 2 hours, I guess, each day. So yeah, still, you know, it's still far from finished, honestly. Not bad at all. Yeah, thanks. Are you doing any characters so far? Is there any like project that you are currently working on? Even if it's not a character, you know. Actually, just the other, I think it was yesterday, I was watching a really awesome what's this video of Toon Shader. Not really, you know, I don't focus on Toon Shader, but actually I think I might find it because I remember saving it. Let me actually just check on yeah, actually here it is. It's by, well, I don't know who this artist is actually. Anyways, really, you know, just check out this artist. Maybe I'll give you the link to what's this, to this Twitch account. Really good. You know, when I saw it, I think everything is procedural, but it was really good art. When I saw it, I was like, you know, it was amazing. Wait, am I even allowed to share someone else's link? Anyways, I just did it. You're definitely doing a good job. No, I want to learn how to do characters, but it's too complicated for me, love. Really. Yeah, you can. Lol, are you new on Twitch? No, actually, I've been on Twitch for almost a year now. It's just that when it comes to, you know, links and stuff like that, I guess I don't share that many. Characters are complicated. I don't know, like, you know, for me, once you start to create you want to create realistic characters, that's where it, you know, it's complicated, I feel. But other than that, you know, cartoony characters, I feel like you have a lot more freedom to it. Although, you know, it's suggested that you know, you should understand how to do and understand anatomy, you know, before doing it. But what I feel you need is actually the time, you know. As long as you have the time to learn it, it won't be as complicated. Oh shit, what did I do now? Okay, as long as the link doesn't lead you to anything bad. You seem like a cool guy. Yeah, thanks. As long as, yeah. But they are, you know, they are like some, you know, I only know a few Twitch Blender artists. One of them is I don't know if you know him. This is Denny Mag 3D. Yeah, he does really good. What's this? You know, Twitch tutorials. I guess I don't know if it's tutorials or, but if you watch his streams, basically, what he does is good. I always, you know, I sometimes watch his videos, and I don't know what I did. Oh, okay. Do you do commissions? Commission. No, I haven't yet done any commissions actually. I mean, sometimes it depends basically. For me, I you know, if you want a full character, yeah, definitely. But if you want me to clean up a character that you've already done, no, I don't like doing those cleanup, you know, because it's like, you know, basically when you clean up, you know, work, it's, for me, I feel like you're expecting me to take it to a different level than what it already does. And for me, there was actually one guy who actually asked me this, right? And what he was doing was basically the same thing that I was doing, you know, the same level of detail he was doing was exactly what I was doing. And I was kind of confused, you know. I was like, hey man, just take your work, you know, you're already doing a good job. And then, you know, he got frustrated because I accepted the commission, and you know, but there was nothing much I could, you know, do further with what he was, you know, already creating. So yeah, if you want what's this, for me to create a character for you from scratch, yeah, definitely I will do that. That's the weird thing. But he, you know, he bashed at me, and he was angry at the fact that you know, I didn't want to do the work for him, which I didn't understand why. I just thought it was encouraging as well when I, you know, when I was telling him that, and but he had other thoughts, I guess. Right. I'm just gonna. Ah, okay. You know what? I forget that when you're working on a duplicate, it doesn't actually affect the other part. Whatever modifier you do here does not apply on the other what's this instance, I guess. Ah, damn it.
I would never wait for something to let it go to waste with everything at stake. Not that I would take it all back. I just wanna make this thing last.
I positioned this wrong.
Out of time, we were doing alright, holding on, but I'm losing the fight. Could we run away? I know if we
Yeah, it's definitely from scratch. Yeah, I wouldn't want to either if he's done everything. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Let's see. If you want a commission, actually we can talk on Discord, I guess. Let me give you my Discord. That way, you know, let me actually open Discord.
never stay for someone that wasn't worth the wait. I'm counting down the days. I know when I'm moving onward, I just wanna trust in your word, but we're running out of time.
Yeah, let's talk on Discord. You know, and let's talk about the detail of what type of model you want. Although if it's an animal, honestly I don't know how to create animals. I mean, I created one before, but let's say I'm not that good at it. I guess the characters that right now I'm still just focused on human characters. Animals are a different field, I guess. Right, with this I'm actually done with the clothing. Now what I need to do is actually just fix the face. The face is still terrible. Oh man, I still need to get the face right. Excuse me. Okay, I joined your Discord. No, it won't be an animal law. Shit, my bad. Yeah, as long as until I get to a point where I can actually do it properly, I guess. It's almost 6 a.m. at my time. I have to get some sleep long. So I'll keep you open up how often do you stream so I can show my support. Actually, I stream on 3 times a day. I mean, not 3 times a day, 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, um, and my time is around about my two from 12 to 2 o'clock. Around that time, so that's where I usually stream. Any other time, yeah, no, this is the best time I feel like I can stream. So yeah, anyways, get some sleep, man. So you stayed up the whole night. Oh, what happened? Yeah, definitely get that sleep, man. You're hours behind me, lol. So you start around 4 a.m. my time, and yeah, I did. I took a nap earlier. Get a proper sleep. Get a proper sleep. Naps, I mean, they help, but yeah, get that at least 6 hours of sleep. I mean, how do you even do that? Like, I know a few people, who only sleep like for 2 hours, and for me, my body, I can't. Honestly, it's it's too much for me. 2 hours, per day, or maybe it's only for that for that day. I understand, like if like you want to watch something, or that's understandable, but if you're gonna do it every other day, that's intense. So just get some sleep. Get that proper sleep. All right, let's before going to the head, doing this, I don't know, what are these tentacles? Let's first actually yeah, well, it's definitely nice to meet you. Yeah, nice to meet you too, bro. I'll be in touch. Yeah, sure, definitely. Let's talk about that commission that you wanted, or even if it's not a commission, let's just talk on Discord. All right, just gonna one thing actually, let's focus on the base only. Let's hide everything else, and also these, let's move them to the clothing, and then just hide that. Actually just want to focus on the face only. Let me change this to lasso selection. First, let's just move these. Alright. Hmm. Let's see. I'm gonna change this. So basically what I want to do is have this become the same size as the head, right? And then I'm gonna use that to measure the, have the face of this become the same size as this. So you don't want this looking like this and then the face like this, right? You want them being basically aligned, I guess. Let's just increase that, and then using pure ref, right? We're just gonna start measuring these actually. So I'm gonna take this point. By the way, you have to open another pure ref actually for this to work. Now and then this shit. Only I could move that a little bit low. ZBrush has this thing where like what's this? Like let's say you're working in this view, right? And then you rotate, and then if you want to come back to the same what's this, camera view, basically you can actually set it so that you press this I forgot what it is, this shortcut basically, and then it takes you exactly to that same camera view. I wonder how you can do that within Blender, because it's very useful. Like you don't have to move these things around a lot, I guess. Also, I think actually in this case what I can do, I saw that it seems to work similar, is adding cameras to this actually. Then use a camera view over here. All right. Let's do that again. Yeah, it's what I'm actually gonna do is move this part. and then move this down, I guess. Right, yeah. And then just opening you know, another pure ref, I guess. Oh shit, I moved that one. Oh man. So basically what you're doing, right, you're measuring the position of every point and comparing them, you know, and trying to get it as close as possible to match, you know, the view that you're seeing basically. So you can tell over here this one of this is actually not the right size. Okay, but basically you can tell over here that it's not I think I've shown this before, but I'm just gonna show it again. And taking this, you know, you measure the position of all of these. As you can tell over here, the length of the nose is almost similar, but then over here, you know, it's a lot more wider. The position of the lips is a little bit lower than this one. Of course, this one is not like what's this, a direct what's this, like what's this, a front a proper front view of the, you know, the character. You can tell that, you know, it's a little bit different, but you know, we can use that and try and, you know, estimate, I guess, some of these features. Like for instance, whether, you know, this, and then, you know, this one you don't mess around with it. That's why I placed it on a camera view, right? And then over here you can just hide the camera and mess around with this part, you know, to try and match this to how the character looks basically. But this does not, it's not exactly right. I wonder if I can actually make pure ref slightly invincible, I mean transparent. I think I can actually. Let's just check. Background color, right? Border, background color, or opacity. That's the opacity. Let's see. And then, you know, I can use this to check if this is actually the similar size. Actually, it's too much, I guess. Yeah, definitely a similar size, and I'm just gonna. Oh, it still does. I think the width of the face is actually not the same, but like I say, this is not exactly correct, but because it's she's facing like this, so okay, let's just do that. And look at that. The nose is definitely a lot more off, I guess. I mean, even if I tilt this reference image slightly so that it's actually, let's do that. Just tilt it. Ooh, wait. What's a shortcut for that? But basically, what you wanna wait, reset, transform. No, definitely want something to rotate this. Oh, okay, wait. Rotate left middle button, left middle button, and control. Okay. There it is. Okay. Still feels off. I don't know why. I'm gonna do this one more time to measure the position of the forehead over here. Okay, the forehead seems okay. Let's see. I feel like the eyes need to open a little bit more. See, this is where this is why I'm saying this actually works, because you get to see these mistakes. I think here it's because I was following this one, and it just makes it look weird. So I add a pupil over here. Right. Let's do this. and just by turning proportional editing actually. And basically what you want to do is whatever changes you do here, right, you want to observe what is happening and don't make the mistake of zooming in here. I know it's easy to get tempted, and you see this and you want to zoom in and see what is going on. This is what this is for, so that you don't zoom in, you just pay attention to whatever is going on here while messing around with this part. It's a neat trick that I learned from this guy that I'm actually learning how to sculpt from.
Souls have found their way to places they were meant to stay. Dark thoughts can fade away. You're lost right now, but it won't be the same.
And for me, this actually it works best for when you like creating what's this a likeness sculpt actually. Especially when you want your character to be as realistic as possible. That is the best way to use this. Can get better result from it actually. Okay, that part is right. What is lacking is over here actually.
It's only just for now. We'll make it through somehow. It's not your fault.
Just gonna open another PRF actually. Okay, I'm gonna take this point, and I'm gonna assume that this point is the part where this nose bridge does this, right? So it's over here, and I'm just gonna move this down, basically. And until I see it over here, right? Sometimes, you know, I don't see it properly, so I just you know, go down and until I see it. Right, the phases. I know right now I'm like diverting from the actual what's this base, this line art, but I'm actually following this right now, so it's a lot more better, get a better result. Just turn this off. Okay, actually, I feel like this is an expression where she's actually angry. So let's just open another one, but this one, I want to see the other references. Can I open it twice? Ah, damn! I should have took this one actually. Yeah, I felt, you know. I think I took. Okay, I messed with it. Yeah, this expression is where she's really angry. So this should have took this one. Where is that? Oh. Anyways, that is something I'm gonna fix on Friday. Anyways, I wasn't planning on starting the face today. Anyways, where was that? But basically, you know, that's the idea behind this. You know, get the face to the face, and you know, the reference to be the similar size, as in this case, you know, similar size, and then move them so that move it next to one another, I guess, and then just make sure that they, you know, use the, what do you call these, the pure ref windows, I guess, to match this, you know, to check the position of this. And match this basically. Yeah, I used the wrong one. That was an expression where she was angry. Anyways, I'm just gonna save this, and on Friday I will finish this up. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and thanks for the chat. See you on Friday, guys, and basically cheers. Anyways, this you know, I've been a little bit busy, so I didn't create any YouTube videos for this week, so I don't have anything to share for tomorrow, but I will definitely create one for next week. Actually, since last week, I, you know, been a little bit busy, so I didn't have time for it, I guess. But anyways, just check out my other, you know, the ones I've created before. I'm not gonna create the ear because I feel like if I do, I mean the guide for the ear, because I feel like it's, you know, the same process can be applied with the same guides that I've already created for the creating the mouth, the nose, and all of that. Although the ear is a little bit different, but actually I'll just see. But I still, you know, right now I'm still thinking of not creating the ear. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and see you on Friday. Cheers. Have a wonderful day, guys.